people know that the business of a member of parliament is in parliament. And the reason why we are choosing you, we are saying you are qualifying and you have much of our fingertip challenges, okay, that you will definitely represent in parliament. Lastly on that, people should know that once you are elected, you are now a national icon. And the cardinal objective of a member of parliament is to make sure you look into the budget, assess it, analyze it, check the balances of appropriations. This is why I say many people don't know the role of a member of parliament. That's why they have exorbitantly been involved in excessive, luxurious way of life.
Right.
The actual reason or responsibility of a member of parliament is to make sure you plan for the country based on the budget. To this dismay and this disappointment, you find that the government's budget that is proposed, especially in the budget framework paper, you find that the recurrent expenditure is much more bigger than the development expenditure. It's crazy, and it's a shame to whoever has been part of this. That's why we are saying, instead of blaming you, we are coming up to show you that surely we should increase, especially the development expenditure, where the country's population and installations are being modernized and developed, than you enriching yourselves with much more salaries, allowances, and privileges. It is absurd that we have this kind of big legislature. The number of MPs are too way big compared to developed countries. I am keeping on wondering whether indeed we have serious leaders. And for example, if you compare ourselves with Canada, Canada has around 315 MPs with a GDP of at least 2.2 trillion US dollars. This poor, sluggish Uganda with a GDP of only 53 billion. They have over 500. This is nonsense. And you think you've been sitting all these positions and you are telling us you are serious leaders at all levels. And it involves me, you, whether you're opposition, whether you are an NRM. So it should be cut, especially to a tune of at least 8 MPs. And the ministers, they should be at least 40. Like also, there are other benefits and all those privileges that are unnecessary. When you look at the list of benefits, it's quite big. And also, the member of parliament should really criticize and check on how government should improve on their income. And losses, I'm wondering what have they been doing.
Right.
For example, when you look at the tax expert reports, you find that we lose a lot of voluntary taxes that are exempted from able companies that would be paying tax. In the last 15 years, I mean 5 years of development plan, we lost over 15 trillion, almost a full recurrent expenditure. This is nonsense. Let all Ugandans be allowed to participate in their economy fairly and equally. We should abolish exemptions. They are useless and they are not productive to this country. Whoever feels cannot pay tax, park your items and go. Let all Ugandans understand why they're supposed to pay tax, and they should know that everybody should pay tax. That's the only way we can save and increase on our budget expenditure, especially in development sector. Then lastly, about that, it's nonsensical for members of parliament not to adopt a law where every civil servant, including MPs, on their allowances, ministers, judicial officers, to pay tax. These people earn high, big. They should be the biggest tax payers. All this money can be saved and be sidelined to at least development expenditure. We are saying enough is enough if you're a serious Ugandan, whether you are NRM, member of parliament, or opposition. It is a shame what has been going on, and we are coming to do what we call an overhaul together, and we'll develop this country irrespective of parties or colors. And also, we are saying the judicial system has been so slow. We need to improve and bring ideas that at least there should be express fines and courts. Courts should work 24 hours. There's so much backlog that is unnecessary. Let there be a special purpose payment like express service and ordinary. For example, if you want your case to be heard in 24 hours, you pay a certain amount of money, government collects money, Ugandans love faster service delivery. This way you can collect more tax voluntarily when you're not stressing up with people. And at the end you find that also government collects money and the services are much more near to the community and our citizens. We should allow people to go and work. Like, let courts solve all these financial disputes as early as at least maximum 2 months. And the procedures, filing this, filing rejoinder, nonsense, it should all be cut and refused, so that one files at once and the judgment is done in time. You find that businesses are slow simply because of also judicial, this kind of slow and sluggish disbursement of judgments.
Right.
Yes.
Now, it is reported that your wife, Sarah, is the face of your campaign. And in fact, to many were introduced to who Abraham Luzi is with the statement, Sarah is tall. It really made rounds on the internet before most people knew what your intentions were. Is this true that she is the face of your campaign? And if yes, why did you choose that strategy?
Yeah, actually, the slogan "Sarah is tall" is an indication of all able women and the purpose and strength of women in developing a man and also building a society or the world.
Right.
Sarah is part of this strategy for these campaigns and my business. She's a backbone. She's hardworking. She's young and beautiful. And she's such an obedient woman. And we are saying, if for anything to be successful for a man, you should have a wife that you treasure and trust. Women are not honest and trustworthy. It should change from now on. I always say women don't give passwords to their loved ones of their phones. What are you hiding? So this woman deserves all the applause and also the good things. So she's part and the face of this campaign simply because she's a power house woman, and I encourage or applaud all women that support any cause for their husband.
Right. A comment is coming in. Good morning. I'm Ibrahim Molondo from Entebbe. I agree with Honorable Luzi. Some people don't have self-competency to speak to people, and it's the reason why they keep curtain raising on their presidential aspirants. This is Ibrahim sharing that perspective. Now, lately the electorate operates on Mpanku way, really, as you rightfully stated it, that many people want to have kitu kidogos and many sell their votes out. In fact, we've had conversations here on UBC on this particular show where you've asked viewers, and they will tell you that how can I vote for someone if they haven't given me any money? And as they say, Kampala si bizimbe. So given your strategy and the truth that you speak, no doubt about it, do you expect Kampala citizens, those who vote within Kampala, to actually vote for you based on the truth that you say?
Yes, the population and all Ugandans, they have tried that strategy of extorting whoever stands up for any position, and it's been rampant, especially in villages. It has been a narrative where the population has been thinking that you standing as a member of parliament, surely you're seeking for beneficial interests than the exorbitant benefits in parliament or positions of power. And it is indeed true, it is reflected by a few or many avenues where you find that it is logical for one to think that indeed all leaders are self-seeking individuals and selfish. For example, when you look at the list of allowances and benefits of an MP, they are quite so big. Some are completely unrealistic, and they should be cut to 80% off. We are going to cut the salaries. This proposal shall come because we are having leaders that are not supposed to be able to work for the people. We are saying we must reduce the salaries to at least 2 million. The allowances should be reduced to 80%, and we are saying you should come with your own car. This idea of giving the grant of 200 million to every Ugandan, whoever comes up for member of parliament, never. So if you are expecting 200 million, this time around the law is coming, you should come with, you should be qualified. and that should be at the level of a V8. If you are of VTs, Raum, my dear, wait, not for you. You are not qualified to stand or lead other people. You still have a lot to do on yourself. Then also we are
just
saying,
to interject,
yes.
What do you mean that you do not qualify in case you have a certain type of car? Elaborate more.
Yeah, to be elected in any position of power, you should be someone of substance. You don't have to be a beginner or actually expecting us to spend much more on you. Leadership is for those that are exemplary and are contented. This way we are trying to cut expenditures and expectations of the population, and even that population having a bad image and an idea that exactly that's why they are extorting. It's like you have gone out there to eat, so this is also our card, like during campaigns. And we are saying you should have your own permanent place of abode, that is your own home. You should be at a level, respectable home, at a level of a member of parliament, and it should be your names. Many MPs are in debt simply because they come to seek for an opportunity to get house loans, car loans, and many other nonsense. So we are saying leaders of such calibers, they should wait. We are going to bring an amendment to regulate all these qualities of a member of parliament. We are saying you should show us where your travel experience. Show us where you've traveled. If at all we are to do a benchmark, whatever you're talking about, where are you getting it? Yes, you should show us. So many people or MPs have come and they are getting their first ever passport in their lives. And their intention to travel, they go simply loitering and bringing nothing back home. Also, you should show us that you pay tax. You should have a tax clearance certificate. Show us you file all government compliant list of taxes. And also you should have at least a turnover of 1.5 billion on your transactions per year. Show us you are serious, not just coming to take up arms and waste and shout around thinking you are the leader. Also, we are saying you should have a minimum of 500 million on your account. If you don't have, simply you have a lot to do on yourself than leading people. Also, we are saying enough is enough. First of all, I want to make it clear, when we come to Parliament, we are going to pass a private member's bill. We are very sure we will get a certificate of financial implication. As long as whatever we are bringing adds on saving government loss of money and also bringing addition to this economy, definitely we shall not find any resistance. On that, as a member of parliament, we should acknowledge that there has been no minimum wage. So many people have been taken advantage of, like in the public sector and the private sector. I'm very sure even here in UBC or this corporation, so many people are paid peanuts, and simply because there are no formal contracts, someone thinks it's helping you. The law should be very clear when we are trying to align what's the minimum wage and the relevant wages. You find that some people are maligned and are against. For example, doctors who are doing great work to save lives of our people. The minimum salary for our doctor, they are not so many, should be 18 million and above. The consultants and the rest are the people to earn more than 50 million. We don't have so many. And also teachers. It's been realistic and ordinary and laughable that teachers are low marks earners. It's very unfortunate. Whoever fails to get marks for law and any other courses runs and hides in teaching. This is going to stop. Teachers must be among the highest earners of marks, because they are much more experienced in whatever they are doing.
Right.
And they should be given salary that is relevant to their action, because they save and teach our children.
Right.
Much more, and much more.
Indeed. Thank you very much, Abraham Luzi. Now, time is such an enemy, and I hope we do get another opportunity to host Abraham Luzi for him to share all these brilliant ideas that he hopes to implement when he gets into Parliament. I'll close off with some of the comments coming through, but in just 1 minute, Abraham Luzi, just 1 minute or less. What is your parting shot?
What I'm wondering, they show us for 1 hour. Have we expended 1 hour? The corruption begins with everybody at anybody's position.
Right.
You told me it is 1 hour. I'm just using 20 minutes. I want to air out a few things about corruption. Corruption is the biggest challenge for this country. Everybody is corrupt, including me and you viewing. So divide and fight against corruption begins with me, with you, by first of all denouncing it today, tomorrow, and forever. And we are introducing a law that anybody found swindling or even playing around with government's money shall be put to death by hanging. Let people have something to fear. People no longer fear churches or mosques.
All right.
Corrupt people always are in charge, even on the front desk. We are saying the budget of Uganda and all those allocations done to develop this country is being swindled in loans that don't perform in this country. And we are saying all those development projects that are being delayed intentionally by people who take and swindle our money.
Right.
We are saying to develop this country requires you and your intervention for God and my country.
All right. Thank you very much, Abraham Luzi. Now, just to clarify, indeed, in regards to time, as my jurisdiction and my duty here, I was given 30 minutes, which I have exceeded into a few minutes. But I really do hope that as I've executed my duty, I hope that I do get to host Abraham Luzi another time, and that is for longer minutes for us to talk through these very, very beautiful and brilliant ideas based on his ideology as a reformist, one who believes in logical sense, matters making logical sense, and at that realistic sense. Thank you so much for being on the show. I'll close it with someone who says, good morning, Julie Mildred here. The reforms being shared by Mr. Luzi have truth in them as well as being an informed leader. The social media campaign has really helped many of us get access to his knowledge in regards to our leadership. Thank you so much for watching the show. This is Good Morning Uganda, the Friday edition.
Following our earlier communication regarding the technical challenge that affected the transmission of some free-to-air television channels, Uganda Broadcasting Corporation UBC wishes to provide the public with an update on the ongoing restoration efforts. Our engineering and technical teams have been working diligently to resolve the issue and restore normal transmission. While substantial progress has been made, the process has taken longer than initially anticipated due to the complexity of the fault. We assure our valued viewers and partners that full restoration remains our top priority, and every necessary measure is being taken to ensure a stable and reliable signal across all affected platforms. In the meantime, we kindly advise viewers to rescan their TV sets to access the available channels. This will ensure that you can view the channels that are currently broadcasting without interruption. UBC sincerely apologizes for the inconvenience this disruption has caused and appreciates the continued patience and understanding of our audiences as we finalize the recovery process. Further updates will be provided through our official communication channels as progress continues. For additional information, please contact Public Relations Office, Uganda Broadcasting Corporation UBC. Email info@ubc.go.ug or +256 703 826 623.
In a nation hungry for truth, a world where every story matters, there exists a beacon of trust and reliability. For decades, they've been our voice and our window to the world, holding the mirror of our history. With 4 TV stations and 11 radio channels spanning 27 languages, they stand as guardians of information, defenders of truth. With Mascari Heritage Advantage, they uphold every citizen's right to reliable and free information. Their archived stories shaped our past and illuminate our present. Yet now, as new challenges arise and the world evolves, their mission faces its greatest test yet. Be part of our journey and let's navigate the unknown, uncover the untold, and safeguard our future together. Tune into your public broadcaster, for it is the intersection of trust and truth. Because to UBC, your story, and every voice matters. UBC, inspiring Uganda.
Juko.
Yo.
Check the shopping, man. What's your secret?
Haven't you heard of the parish development model, PDM?
Yes, I did, but I thought it was just a talk.
No, Sematia. It is real. I and a few friends together formed a circle, accessed money from the PDM, invested in a portrait project, and now things are moving.
Juko. I thought I was one of your friends.
You are.
But you left me behind.
I didn't leave you in poverty. What you do, just visit your LC2 chairperson and your parish chief and start the process of economic transformation. Just like that. The parish development model is an initiative from the government of Uganda through the Ministry of Local Government designed to transform all lives of Ugandans for the better. PDM, my parish, my development, my life.
Exercise can't be sustained. Eating can't be stopped. It's even harder to lose weight. Come and give it a try. Genshikang L-carnitine chromium capsules. Plant extract, scientific ratio. Take 3 capsules each time. The active ingredient accelerates fat burning. Eat twice a day. Don't take a detour. Weight loss starts now. Genshikang L-carnitine with chromium capsules helps you stay in shape. Please follow medical advice when taking this product. For more information, visit our website www.hgo.com or call 0800 335555.
Pick of the day on UBC.
One-on-one with Michael Jordan Lukomwa.
A weekly face-to-face conversation focusing on accountability, inspiration, information.
Live from UBC Studios in Kampala. This is Good Morning Uganda.
Hello, good morning and welcome to this particular segment where I still have a guest, and we are going to be looking at the National Organic Agriculture Movement of Uganda, marking 25 years of existence. And I'm with Melilin Kabarebre, who happens to be the head of advocacy and strategic relations, that is at NOGAM. Good morning and welcome.
Good morning, sir. Thank you for hosting me at UBC.
Now, to begin with, when we talk about NOGAM, which is the National Organic Agriculture Movement of Uganda, please help us know more about it.
Okay, the National Organic Agriculture Movement of Uganda is an umbrella organization that brings together all the organic actors in Uganda. These include farmers, processors, exporters, NGOs promoting organic agriculture, and everyone who is, even individual members who are interested in promoting organic agriculture. So it's an umbrella that brings all these people together. And we have been in existence for 25 years promoting organic agriculture and doing a lot of things in organic agriculture. And these are 4 thematic areas that we do in the National Organic Agriculture Movement. The first one is that we promote markets. We link our members to domestic, regional, and international markets. The second one is that we are in the area of extension, research, and trainings in organic agriculture, where we have the Nogamu Academy. For anyone who wishes to know more, to learn about organic agriculture, they can be supported through that academy. Then the third one is on standards and certification, whereby people who are doing organic, their products have to have that standard. They have to be certified to meet the market requirements, both locally and internationally. Then the last one, therefore, the last one is on advocacy that I head, whereby we advocate for favorable policies that support our work. So those are the 4 areas, and that's what we do as NOGAMU.
Now, that said, we rotate on one word, which is organic. Help my viewer, what do we mean by organic agriculture?
Okay.
Yes.
Organic agriculture is that organic agriculture that doesn't use synthetic chemicals and takes into consideration the 4 principles. And this is the principle of health, whereby we look at soil health, we look at people health, environment health. Like everything we do has to be healthy. And everyone wants to go healthy these days. People want to eat healthy. That is one principle. The other one is of ecology, the ecosystem. How are we taking care of the ecosystem? The insects in there, the bees, are they healthy? They shouldn't die because of the spraying and all that, but they should be there to multiply our food and we have better food. The other one is on fairness. How do we treat our workers? How do we treat the animals? Are we fair in what we do when we are doing organic agriculture? Then the last one is care, the principle of care. Those are the 4 principles. But also organic agriculture takes into consideration the natural ways that we do farming, like crop rotation. I'm sure you've heard about, you've studied these things, mulching, the natural way of farming. And the minister called it, this is our culture. Organic agriculture is our culture. So it is doing the agriculture the way we used to do it. We shouldn't apply those dangerous chemicals which spoil our environment, our health, and our bodies. Yes.
Now, having defined what organic agriculture means, now let's go to 25 years of existence. It is a long time of being in existence. How have you planned? How are you celebrating these years?
Wow, we are very happy as a movement in Uganda because we are celebrating 25 years. And we are celebrating this during the National Organic Week. This is the 4th National Organic Week, and we've been having this event. It is ongoing at the moment at Africana, and we have to celebrate our achievements over the years of promoting organic agriculture because we see that we are growing. The number of producers is increasing. The number of certified organic farmers has increased, tremendously increased. And Uganda is looked at as a model country by other countries. And that's why this year we have brought other countries from Africa. In fact, it's now a continental event. It has turned out to be a continental event. We have the different organic organizations that have come from Kenya, from Tanzania, from Rwanda, from Nigeria, from Zambia. They are all here. Some of them celebrate with us and also to learn from us. And some of these people have been recognized for the role they have done in promoting organic agriculture in Africa. So we are celebrating the progress and also our position in the world. We are performing very well in Uganda. And we are second to India. So we have to celebrate. That is our comparative advantage. Yeah. So, and people are coming to us asking about organic products. Many people are buying from us. Many people are saying, how can we join the movement? So there is reason to celebrate. And we are very happy as NOGAMU that we are celebrating this. And many people are being, joining this movement as we progress ahead. Yeah.
Now, how does one differentiate a genuine organic product? Because everyone will tell you this is organic, these are grown organically. When you go to markets, even tomatoes that have mancozeb, and you can look at and say, someone will tell you, so how will, or it is not possible for me with my eyes just to, no, because they will tell you organic products are more expensive because they have health benefits. But conmen are everywhere, smart Ugandans are everywhere, and they'll tell you this is organic. So how do I know that this is organic or not?
That's a very good question. And very many people are asking us that question. But organic agriculture has standards. And we have a mark that we are promoting as NOGAMU, the Kilimo High mark in East Africa. And this mark is placed on the product. And once you're certified and they see that you have your product is purely organic, then you have this mark. This is how people will be able to tell that what they are buying is organic. But also the other thing what we have been relying on is traceability. Whereby if you're buying something, if you're buying a product, you need to know where has this product come from. So you can trace to see is it organic, because some of them get contaminated along the way. So once you know your producers, those people who are promoting organic, producing organic, then you can buy from those producers. But also, we have organic markets. We have one behind the American Embassy, and we plan to have more of these markets so that people can get organic products. Then the other good thing is the innovation by Makerere University. They have come up with a gadget, the Kevira Organics. It is a gadget that people will be able to use to test. You have it, place it on the product. If someone says that it's organic and it's not, you'll be able to find out, because it will show. If it's full of chemicals, it will show red. If it has little chemicals, it will show orange. If there are no chemicals, then show green. Then you'll buy knowing that you're buying something which is purely organic. I think that's how you'll be able to tell that you're buying something organic.
Okay. Now that is how you're able to tell that you're buying something organic. Let's look at, in this day and age, where we have so many diseases as a result of climate change, the soils have been used over and over. How easy is it for someone, even if it's rearing animals, for the cattle keepers, they will tell you acaricides sometimes they don't work, you have to mix with pesticides. You know, there is so much that really the natural way of doing things becomes a bit hard. And when we hear that Uganda, we are second to India globally, I even look at those statistics and I get confused. Because when I travel, I'm very passionate about farming. When I travel across this country, everywhere, bomba dagala. You know what that means? Bomba dagala. Someone has a pump, they are spraying. Everything is almost grown. You can hardly grow something and harvest it when you've not used pesticides, and or you can hardly have animals. You deworm them, you give them antibiotics, you know, they fall sick, you treat them. How realistic is it that really we do so much organic farming in this country?
I think that is a mindset, because that's why we set up the academy. These are some of the questions that we can answer. Now, there are organic inputs on the market, and there are big companies producing organic inputs. We have an exhibition at Africana, it's going on at the moment. Some of these people are showcasing the inputs. They want to show you that organic agriculture can also be done on a large scale, and people are buying them. It takes some time for you to convert. If you've been using chemicals, you can apply these inputs and then you change your soil around, because we talked about soil health. It is very possible. It is not impossible. The only problem is that people have a very bad mindset. They feel that to get something from the garden, you have to spray. We have been interacting with communities whereby you find they have sprayed everywhere. And with time, when we talk to them, you see that they are reducing on the spraying, they are embracing organic inputs, and we have also trained them on how to make these organic inputs to transform their soil. So it is very possible. And this mindset as a movement is what we want to change. You don't have to keep on spraying to get something out of it, but you can spray using organic fertilizers. They are on the market.
Yes.
So I encourage Ugandans, they could come to the exhibition. It's going on at Africana. It's ending tomorrow. Come and interact with people who have done it. It is very possible. So let's not give up. We maintain our position and make it much better.
Okay, now I have to let you go for sports, but let me just have your final remark.
My final remark is that everyone should embrace organic agriculture, because this is healthy, it is the way to go, and it is where we have our comparative advantage. But also to call upon government to support us, to support in fast-tracking the development of the organic bill. We need a law because there are so many people on the market, they are using the organic word to sell. You find they're saying, my thing is organic, but when it's not. But if we have a law in place, then they will be able to know that this one is saying organic and is not organic, and will hold them liable.
Okay. So well, I just want to thank you so much, Kabarebe from NOGAM, which is the National Organic Agriculture Movement of Uganda. They are celebrating 25 years, and activities are at Hotel Africana. Fine time, go there, check out, and learn more. Wish you the very best.
Thank you so
in
much.
In the next so many years to come.
Thank you so much.
Sports is next.
Following our earlier communication regarding the technical challenge that affected the transmission of some free-to-air television channels, Uganda Broadcasting Corporation UBC wishes to provide the public with an update on the ongoing restoration efforts. Our engineering and technical teams have been working diligently to resolve the issue and restore normal transmission. While substantial progress has been made, the process has taken longer than initially anticipated due to the complexity of the fault. We assure our valued viewers and partners that full restoration remains our top priority, and every necessary measure is being taken to ensure a stable and reliable signal across all affected platforms. In the meantime, we kindly advise viewers to rescan their TV sets to access the available channels. This will ensure that you can view the channels that are currently broadcasting without interruption. UBC sincerely apologizes for the inconvenience this disruption has caused and appreciates the continued patience and understanding of our audiences as we finalize the recovery process. Further updates will be provided through our official communication channels as progress continues. For additional information, please contact Public Relations Office, Uganda Broadcasting Corporation UBC. Email info@ubc.go.ug or